Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Long time no posting for me again. I am sorry. I just haven't had really a ton of ideas of videos to post, especially because I feel like I only wear makeup about once a week. If that, I've been pretty lazy lately, so I just haven't had a ton of content to post, but I have been putting this off for a couple weeks now because I tried to get it up by the end of 2022, but here we are on January 17th and I'm finally getting around to filming it. This is going to be my 2022 makeup empties. So in these end of the year empties, I go over the total dollar amount that I used up as well as the total number of products. I did something a bit different this year. I normally don't include my perfumes or beauty sponges, but I was wondering to myself, why was I doing that before? So this year I decided to include them. It did increase my numbers a bit compared to last year. I still think I used up more this year in general, which is pretty cool, even though I haven't been wearing a ton of makeup, but I will get into it and I'll compare the numbers from last year at the end. So to start off, I have beauty sponges and I have two from this year. These are the e.l.f. beauty sponges. Oh, it looks like they have dust on them because I had them laying on my carpet to film for this video. But I have two of them here. They are kind of like a magenta color. They're very similar to the Real Technique sponges. However, I like this one better. I feel like it absorbs less product, and I feel like the Real Techniques tend to be hit or miss with their texture or just the feel of them. So I tend to buy the e.l.f. ones and I will continuously buy them. I have one going right now. I put my hair up because it was driving me freaking crazy. But anyway, moving on to perfumes. For perfumes and body mist, I have 7. Definitely went through a ton of them this year. A lot of them are very similar, but to start, I have 2 rollerballs or purse sprays that I went through. The first one is MAC Turquatic. This is a very beautiful fresh scent. And I was going through my video from last year to kind of see the numbers and comparisons, and I had one of these last year as well. Such a good scent. And then this one is an oldie but a goodie for myself. This is the DKNY Be Delicious. It is kind of like a flowery apple scent. Smells so good. I would get both of these again. And then the next ones I have duplicates of, and they're from the same brand. So I have 3 of the travel size Sol de Janeiro body sprays. The first one is the 62, which is their original, and it is their pistachio and caramel scent. Smells so good. Very much like a warm vanilla scent and just some caramel notes to it. Delicious. And then this is their 40, which is their Cheirosa and their Black Amber Plum and Vanilla Wood scent. This is amazing as well. It smells very similar to Prada Candy if you like that scent. Would definitely get these 2 scents again. I also have this Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla Heat. This is amazing. I haven't had a Victoria's Secret perfume in years, and then I got this one, I think for my birthday from Matt. And this is their Bare Vanilla Heat, and it's very much a warm vanilla scent. It smells so good, and I think I went through it in 3 to 4 months. I flew through this one. And then the last one is this Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte scent. This is my favorite fall scent from them and one of my favorite ones of all time. There's a slight pumpkin note in the actual body mist that I can pick out, but it is kind of just a little spicy and vanilla-y. Moving on to actual makeup, I'm going to start off with the face category, and I have primers. So I have 3 here. The first one is the Too Faced Hangover RX. I love this. This is a very moisturizing primer and it smells like coconut. I wouldn't get a full price, but I would get it on sale. This was one of my favorite things I've used this year. This is the Makeup Revolution Fix and Glow Ultra Glow Face Primer. This is amazing. This gave me the most dewy, succulent skin, and it was amazing. I want to repurchase it. I just haven't been to Ulta in a while. This stuff is so good. And then I also really loved this, and I have a sample now to also use, which is great. This is the Glam Glow Glow Starter. Very similar to the Makeup Revolution one I just showed, just kind of a glowy primer. This is in the shade Nude Glow. I love this stuff. It smells like orange creamsicle. It smells amazing. It makes my skin look and feel really good. Just feels very nice and moisturized. I don't know how much this retails for, but I would look into buying it. Likely on sale. I have 2 foundation type products. I have a foundation and a tinted moisturizer. For the foundation, this is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. I've been loving this stuff for years. I haven't used it in a while, but I also haven't been really into full coverage foundations. This is definitely more of a medium to full coverage with a satin finish. It's super good. I've been using it for years. And then this is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Tinted Moisturizer. This is in the shade Bone. I liked this because it made me realize I actually do like tinted moisturizers. However, it didn't play well with all types of bases. It definitely got a bit pilly sometimes. It made me realize that I can actually enjoy myself with less coverage because my skin is actually decent. I'm wearing a tinted moisturizer today. I'm wearing the Wet n Wild one. And I prefer the Wet n Wild one much more than this one. So this one was great to introduce me to tinted moisturizers, but I would not buy it. I finished one concealer, and this was the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer. I've been working on this thing since 2020, and honestly, I didn't find it to be that moisturizing. I liked it, but honestly, it just works very similar to other concealers. I don't have a favorite concealer at the moment, so if you have any dewy concealer recommendations, please leave them in the comments and I'll check it out. This one was okay, but I only used up one concealer this year. And I also only used up one setting mist this year. This is the JOA Crystal Glow Refreshing Luminizing Skin Mist. I honestly don't remember a whole lot about this one, but there's other stuff I like better, I'm pretty sure, so probably won't get this again. I also finished 2 powders. So this is a loose powder by Milani. I'm not super picky with powders, so I would get this again if I needed a new powder. And then the next one is a pressed powder from Essence. This is their Brighten Up Banana Powder. I don't find that it's too yellow on me, although I do tend to have yellow undertones, so maybe that's why I like it. But I really use this for setting my eyeshadow primer, so then I have a nice smooth canvas for shadows to go and blend onto. I did repurchase this. I really like this stuff. I only have a few lip items, so I thought I would just throw those in here quick. I used up 2 lip glosses this year. This is the Milani, I think it's their Make It Full or Make It Plump in Prismatic Peach. This is gorgeous. It definitely has a lot of sparkle to it, but it's a really nice, like kind of cooling lip gloss, but it doesn't have the kind of stingingness that other plumping lip glosses have. I would get this again. And this one's been a long time favorite. This is the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. It's just kind of like a pink color, but it definitely has warmth to it. The only other lip products I finished this year were 2 lip balms. This is the Mario Badescu Rose Lip Balm. This was really nice and it did last me a while. I think it lasted me around a year. It was very hydrating and I think I would get it if it came in like a pack on sale. This one I would definitely get if I had a gift card. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I think they do have flavored ones, but this one didn't have one. So as you can see, it's completely done in there. This stuff was awesome. It felt super nice in the lips. And then finally we have eye products, which I have the most of. So I finished 1 eye primer this year. This is the e.l.f. eye primer, just like the $2 one. I went through this very quickly. It's a decent eye primer. I would get it again, but there's other eye primers I like better. I finished 1 eyeshadow this year. I used to finish eyeshadows all the time, but again, I just don't wear makeup like I used to. I still like makeup, but a lot of times I am so tired and I just don't feel like putting it on when I go to work in the mornings. But anyway, I finished this ColourPop shadow in Ritz, which is one of my favorites, and as you can see, it's completely empty. You might be able to see it a little bit around the sides, but this was a very beautiful, sparkly brown color. I've gone through, this is either my second or my third one, and I really, really like it. I want to finish my other ColourPop shadow that I have right now that I'm almost finished with before I get this one again. And then I also finished 2 kind of cream shadows or eyeshadow bases. This little one right here was the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cottage Cheese. I've gone through so many of these before. It's just a shimmery white color and I feel like shadows really stand out on it. I like to use a cream shadow just to enhance the stickability of my eyeshadows and just kind of make them a little more intense. So I will definitely buy this again. I do have a white cream shadow that I'm using currently that I'm not in love with. Not sure if I'm going to declutter it or not, but this one is definitely a go-to for me. This one doesn't have a label on it anymore, but this is a cream shadow from Makeup Revolution. This was a really beautiful kind of orangey gold color. You can kind of see it around the sides. I just didn't feel like digging it out much anymore. But the color is Rebound. I'm pretty sure I didn't buy this. I think I got it from a friend, but this was a really nice base to use. Honestly, you probably could have used it by itself as well because it was very intense, but it just made especially warm toned shadows pop and it was super beautiful. I wouldn't seek it out to buy it again, but it was a nice product. I used up 3 brow gels and they are the exact same one. This is just the clear brow gel from e.l.f. They look disgusting. They originally are clear, but the more you use them, the more, you know, it gets your brown brow color they're on there. So I have 3 of them. I have another one going right now. I don't know if I have a backup, but I should probably purchase 1 or 2 of them. They're like $2. I've been using these since high school. I don't even want to know how many I've gone through of them, but thankfully they're very affordable. They used to be $1, but now they're $2, but you know, inflation and things like that. I finished 2 pencil liners. I finished a Revlon one. This is just their Revlon Color Stay in a black color. This was fine, but my favorite one is this Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil. This is more black than the Revlon one, and it's more affordable. I think it's around $3 at Ulta. I've gone through so many of these. These are a great eyeliner, and I have one going on right now. I finished 1 liquid liner this year. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. I do really like this one. I do miss the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. That one was the best, but this one is a very close second in my opinion. This is just their black one. I'm actually wearing their brown one today, which I really like as well. I do have a backup of the black one I want to dig into. I just want to get more use out of the brown one before I open up my black one. And then finally, I have 6 mascaras that I used up this year. I'll start off with the ones that I love the most because I have duplicates of them. So I have 2 of the Essence Lash Princess. I'm wearing it today mixed with the other mascara that I'm going to show you. But this gives a lot of volume. It does get a little bit clumpy and it does get better the more it dries out in my opinion, but I still really like it. It has been smudging on me lately, so I really need to find a good waterproof mascara because my eyes just have been more watery lately. I'm not really sure why, but I do really love this. This is amazing. I also really love the CoverGirl Clump Crusher, which is the mascara that I have mixed with the Essence one on my lashes today. And I think the combination is really awesome. I find that this one doesn't smudge a whole lot, but for some reason, even waterproof mascaras have been smudging on me lately. But anyway, I love this to get clumps out of lashes. I love this for the lower lash line. I think it makes them look so good. Finally, I have 2 of the mascaras that I did not like this year. This one is the L'Oreal Voluminous False Fiber Lashes, the formula, which I'm pretty sure I bought this as a waterproof mascara. This smudges so bad. I went to the Eagles game on New Year's Day and it was not even that windy. It was just slightly breezy. And within the first hour of being at the game tailgating, my eye started watering a little bit, but honestly, not even a whole lot. But my mascara smudged so bad and my makeup just did not really look good for the rest of the game. It was super smudgy and I don't think it looked that great on my lashes either. But this honestly, but the L'Oreal one honestly was not as bad as this one. This is the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill mascara. This is just a sample size. And this is probably the worst mascara I've ever tried. The wand is pretty basic, but this does absolutely nothing for your lashes. It just literally just melted off my lashes and it just looked so bad. And I've had other mascaras, like I've been out in like drizzles before, I've been sweating, and they don't smear or just wear away as much and as badly as this one. So those were all of my makeup empties for 2022. Feels weird that it's 2023 now, especially because we're already halfway through January, and I apologize for the delay in getting this up. But I wanted to do some comparisons on what I used up in 2021 compared to 2022. So for the money total in 2021, I used up $215.61 and 27 items in total. For 2022, again, this is including my perfumes and sponges now, I used up $428.24 and 38 items. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I apologize for my inconsistency in the last few years. I honestly don't really know what I'll be doing thus far on this channel. I may still continue to post as I feel like it, but this could be one of my last videos. I'm not really sure. I do tend to post somewhat frequently on my Equestrian channel. I just haven't really had a ton of time to film or someone to film for me if I'm riding or anything like that. So if you want to continue to see me, I am a lot more active on my Equestrian channel, which is C&K Equestrian, and that is also my Instagram as well. I'll have it linked down below if you're interested. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys for always supporting my channel, even if I'm not posting, and just being really great friends over the last, I think I've been doing this for like 9 years, which is crazy. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you guys have a great week or weekend whenever I decide to post this, and I will see you guys. I'm not really sure when, but I love you guys. You guys are amazing.